Hi, everyone, and welcome to week 2 of Student Development 125. It's an 8-week class, so that the semester will definitely, or the session will definitely move quickly. So just wanted to record a quick video, kind of sharing with you what you're responsible for this week. So I will share my screen and kind of just quickly share what you're expected to do this week. So this week is week 2. Always watch my video because I give important reminders each week. And then the most important content for this week is the 4-step career decision-making process and college decision-making and success in the new economy. Those two are going to prepare you to complete this week's weekly discussions. This week you have to, which we will have every week. You have your initial discussion post due by Thursday at midnight, and then you have to respond to 2 classmates post by Sunday at midnight. And so you'll want to view this page on the 4-step career decision-making process, which is basically just explaining to you the proper process that people are supposed to go through when they make a decision. I myself did not go through this process until much later in life, until I learned about it. So ideally, in a perfect world, when people make a career decision, when they make a career decision, they should start with self-assessment and self-discovery, which is step 1, which is really looking at what's my personality? What are my skills? What do I like? What are my strengths? What are my values? And then we will talk about in that self-assessment is what careers align with those things. So that's what we will do with our career assessments. The second step is we call option opportunities, which is taking the information you could have learned in step 1 and then research those potential careers. Like, okay, these are the careers that stood out to me. And now we want to research them because those are the ones that match your skills and interests. So then we'll look at research. How long will school take me? How much will I make? What's a typical day like? What are the job projections in that field? And really getting a taste or a sample of what that job is like. So that can be through like internships or volunteering or taking a class or having a mentor. So that's kind of what step 1 is involved with. Step 3 is weighing the pros and cons. Like now I've gathered all this information. Now I want to make a decision based off, maybe my experience I have. And that can include talking to a counselor, talking to family. Really, we should be listening to ourselves a lot, but we'll talk about how to discuss options and make decisions. And then step 4 in the career decision making process is planning and implementing. So okay, now I know what I want to do. And then this is how I should prepare to get that. So if I want to become a doctor, this is how I need to get there. So it could be school. How do I build a resume? How do I write my resume? How do I do an interview to land an internship? So it's part of the planning and implementing stage. So this is the discussion post this week. You'll have to kind of share more about that. And then I want you to watch these 2 videos. Success in the New Economy and Flipping the College Decision-Making Paradigm. Those 2 videos are great. So you'll watch those 2 videos, you'll look at the content I have on the decision-making process, and then you'll do this week's discussion. And then the other thing you're responsible for, so just 2 things you're responsible for this week, is completing the Myers-Briggs and Strong assessments. I have instructions here on how to complete each of them, but mostly when you click on the assignment, I have the link right here that you will click on and it will take you to an outside website called the Myers-Briggs Company that will allow you to take the assessments. So you'll be taking 2. One is called the Myers-Briggs assessment. One is called the Strong Interest Inventory. Just gonna make sure this link works real quick. So it's because I'm logged in on my other side, but when you click onto this link, it will take you to the Myers-Briggs and the Strong Interest Inventory. I have instructions here, but most importantly, you want to go with your first instinct, not overthink the questions. The Myers-Briggs looks at it's 93 questions and pairs of opposites. So it'll ask you like, hey, if you were going to go somewhere for the day, would you rather plan or would you rather go? And you decide what you do most often. The other assessment is looking at specific occupations and you rank how much you might like to do them. So how much would you like to be an engineer? Strongly like to strongly dislike, and you'll kind of answer the questions. For that one, don't think about how much money you'll make or how much knowledge you have. Just think about would I like that type of work? Yeah, so it's basically what you're responsible for this week. If you have any questions, as always, let me know. But yeah, looking forward to working with you all.